Wow, look at that. Amazing. Oh, look at all the juice that's coming out of it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in this episode, I'm going to be taking you on a food tour of some of the best restaurants in Culver City, California. Culver City is one of the most popular residential areas in Los Angeles County, and it also happens to have some pretty amazing food. With so many restaurants around town, you might be asking, which one should I try? Well, that's what I'm going to help you with in today's episode as I take you through the amazing food scene of Culver City. So enjoy the ride as I take you on the biggest Culver City food tour that you're going to find anywhere on YouTube. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And with that being said, let's go to our first restaurant. The Culver City food tour begins with Maple Block Meat Company. Many regard this as one of the best Texas-style barbecue restaurants you'll find in LA County, known especially for its award-winning brisket and other great meats. This is easily within the top 5 Texas-style barbecue restaurants you're going to find anywhere in Los Angeles County. So if you are in Culver City and you are craving for that Texas-style barbecue, there is no argument. This is the restaurant you got to be at. Oh wow, so what are these?
The spare ribs.
Spare ribs?
Yeah.
All right, these are the spare ribs. And now I'm at the carving section. So this is the spot where they carve all the brisket out in the front, in front of the restaurant. And it's so cool because you can actually see this from when you come into the restaurant, see them cutting all the juicy smoked ribs. I mean, you're immediately gonna get like hungry right away after seeing this. Wow. It's like very soft. It cuts like butter, right?
Oh yeah, super soft.
And you know what's also pretty cool here is that they have a soda fountain here as well where they make their own sodas in-house. I mean, how many restaurants make their sodas in-house?
I'm gonna add chunks of that. We're gonna add a little bit of ice. And then the soda water. So the soda water we have is extra bubbly because we're gonna mix it up with the soda. We want it to stay bubbly. So it's like the bubbliest soda water in the city.
Wow.
Mix it up a little bit. Add some fresh grapefruit. A little bit of style.
And they've been raving about this, saying this is like the best thing, one of the best biscuits that I should try. That's what I'm gonna do right now. This biscuit is like so soft and it's like so buttery. It's nice and crispy on the top. This is a winner. This is a really good biscuit. I mean, really good. I'm off to a great start so far. This right here is the brisket egg sandwich, which comes on a hollow roll. Wow, that's interesting. Never heard of a hollow roll before. Along with some potatoes and the egg itself. This looks really fabulous. So the way they told me to eat is to put this challah bun right on top of the brisket with the egg. Woo! It's like the egg is like just melting. Has good seasoning on it. And the whole combination of the brisket with this challah roll, the egg, it's like it really does taste like a breakfast sandwich, but like a high-class breakfast sandwich. This is probably like the best breakfast sandwich that you can have. So skip McDonald's, skip Burger King, you gotta come here and get something like this. And then the other breakfast item I decided to get today was the pork belly Benedict, which is essentially Benedict egg, hollandaise, buttermilk, biscuit, which is in the bottom, like right over there. I think I'm gonna cut this up. I don't know exactly how to eat this. I'm assuming I cut it up and just eat it with the egg that's like kind of splattered around now and some of this biscuit all together like this. That is rocking as well. It's like so rich. I think this is the second time in my life I've had egg Benedict. I don't know why, but for some reason I've never really had too much egg Benedict in my whole life. But it's good though. And this, my friend, is the main attraction. Do you see that, those ribs here? We got some of that pork ribs along with that sausage in the back right there, and with that brisket all the way in the bottom, which is part of my breakfast meals as well. Tastes just like the one that was on my breakfast meals. It's soft. You can taste the barbecue flavor to it, the smokiness to it, which is always something that's essential to very good American barbecue, especially Texas barbecue. Whoa, that thing is so juicy. Look at all that juice that's coming out of this sausage. This is like the juiciest sausage I've ever seen. Which one should I dip it in? Maybe the barbecue sauce, maybe? Okay. That sausage is rocking. It's like so plump, so chewy at the same time. I actually really like that sausage. I mean, I'm a very big sausage fan in general. Wherever I go to, whether it's Brazilian barbecue or eating at an American place, I love getting like sausages. So this is something I was really looking forward to in my barbecue meal, and it did not disappoint whatsoever. So if you are in the neighborhood of Culver City, or if you're visiting here as a tourist, maybe even from Texas, and you would like to try this place and to give your thoughts on it as well, I would recommend it, because outside of Texas, in California, this is probably the best that you are going to find. If you are looking for a barbecue restaurant of another kind, then Pampas Grill is your spot. This restaurant serves churrasco, which is Brazilian barbecue. It's laid out in a buffet style, self-serve station where your food is weighed per pound. This is more of a casual Brazilian barbecue experience than your fancier all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouses, but it definitely delivers on quality. So come with a big appetite and be sure to pile your plate pretty high. So the line begins to the left-hand side, and it is a good thing that they label these for you so you know exactly what you're getting. Let me show you everything they got here. Beginning with the tomato balsamic salad. Wow, that looks pretty good. There's like so much tomatoes in there. And then you have a green salad, which looks pretty ordinary, I guess. And then the Caesar salad, which I always like at any restaurant. And beet salad, very healthy stuff. And then you got your hearts of palm. Looks like there's tomato and cucumber in there too. And this one is like a broccoli salad, pretty good. And then you got your potato salad and a freshly stocked seasoned boiled egg. And that one is the pasta salad. And then cantaloupe. So yes, they do got their fruits here. And this is called the salpicao chicken salad. I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly, forgive me. And some more fruits like pineapple and some avocado and fresh corn. And it looks like these are your salad dressings, like Caesar salad, Italian dressing, and vinaigrette, and some olives. Even got some balsamic vinegar and some oil. And now we're moving on to the hot section. How exciting. This is the veggie rice. I don't think I've had this before, but I definitely had the regular white rice. And plantains. Obviously, you got to have this at your buffet experience. And some black beans. This is a vegetarian dish. Good thing they note that. And you got here what's called a farofa, which is yuca flour. This goes good on like anything. And some breaded fried catfish. I think they're going to stock up on more of this in just a bit. And some garlic pasta. Oh, that sounds so good now. And some fried yuca, that sounds even better. And some chicken stroganoff. This is a very comforting dish. Goes good with rice. And mashed potatoes, I always like that. And this is collard greens. And we got some beef stew. Nice. I'm tempted to fill up on all the hot foods. And then you got some cheese breads, which you'll see in a lot of Brazilian restaurants. Some cabbage. And this is a unique item, banana squash. Cool. And all your sodas. They got the American sodas, obviously. They even got this, Brazilian soda. This is where they're grilling all the meats. They have a lot up here because once you get to peak lunchtime especially, a lot of customers come in and they just really go all out with it. Wow, I just love the fact they use mesquite charcoal and then it's like roasting so perfectly. You can see it. I'm getting so excited. Oh man, that is the picanha. Look how smoking hot it is. This is really fresh off the grill. Yikes. Oh, it smells so good. So that's the garlic beef, guys. That is so tender and that is cooked to perfection. And that is the tri-tip. That is so beautiful. So the inside is about, I think, medium. Yeah, so it's cooked about medium, which is, to me, is perfect. Some people like medium rare, but yeah, try to get at least medium. So guys, this is Sami right here. She's the manager at Pampas Grill. So basically what you do is take the plate, you go down cafeteria style. And I'm telling you, that tomato looks so good and it's very healthy too.
They good?
Yep, and some beets. I'm telling you, even if I didn't have any of the meats, I could so fill up on this other stuff. You guys get excited when you see this? I do. So yes, they cut it for you on the cutting board and then they would pretty much put it on your plate. This is almost about 3 pounds, so it's about $41.76 for me. As you can tell, I'm a big eater. You don't have to get $40, $50 worth of food. There are some people who really go all out with it. You can go as low as even 10 or 15 if you want to, if you're a light eater. But I get so excited whenever I'm at these types of Brazilian steakhouses. Oh yeah, I got a really big plate here. Because all the meat is on top, I feel like it's telling me to eat it first, but I know I should probably eat the veggies first, which is buried all the way in the bottom. Find all those tomatoes that are buried underneath all this meat. I always feel that tomatoes is a good complement to beef. Pasta, not quite as healthy, but if I see garlic pasta, it's like I'm so getting it.
It's a lot quieter, but it's still not as quiet.
Oh, yeah, that's like such a good, that would make for a really good snack. It's like very thin, garlic flavored pasta, which I always like. I feel like I've just opened up a box of chocolates and I'm just trying to discover everything that's inside of this. It's like so chewy. I mean, if I didn't have to concentrate on all these other foods, then yeah, I would order about 20, 30 of these. And that would be like a nice big snack for me. Okay, so meats, here we go. Which one should I go with? I think I'm gonna go with the picanha first. I feel that fat on top really adds tremendous flavor to the meat. I mean, other than that, it probably tastes like your typical steak, but once you have that fat around it, which is fatty and crispy, then it adds a lot of flavor. Best seller. So yeah, get this. And I think this one is the garlic beef from what I remembered. Wow, that's a very big mouthful. It's garlic flavored. What more can you ask for? It's one of the best choices up there from what I heard. So yeah, definitely get the garlic beef. But then I also heard the spicy chicken is quite a thing here at this restaurant as well. I like spicy chicken, just not too spicy. That is even more tender than I thought. Oh, the spiciness, it's like a very tasty spicy. So it's not like a very bad burning, like off-turning spicy. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting a chicken up there, then I think the spicy chicken is the way to go because everybody gets it here. And I like it too. It's very delicious. Here's another thing that I have to get with my meals, the sausage. It's cooked to perfection. It looks very crispy. I think I'm actually enjoying the food here better than when I was at the Pampas Grill at the Grove. But yeah, the sausage is also another must-get item. I don't want to forget about the tri-tip too, another really good cut on the menu. This is definitely the tri-tip. It tastes like a tri-tip. Now, me personally, this isn't my favorite cut here. I would much rather go with the picanha, but still, I mean, tri-tip is always a good cut of meat, and it's very delicious. So if you're into that, then definitely go with this one. And this pineapple is a new addition to the menu, only here at the Culver City location, not at the other place. It's very perfectly sweet. And that cinnamon on top, it's caramelized to perfection. If you never had pineapples in a Brazilian steakhouse, you have to get it as part of your meal. At least get it towards the end. A lot of people do, and you'll see why, because it's like almost kind of like the really sweet ending to a very fabulous meat experience. And if you guys like Italian food, there is Pasta Sisters, which is one of the highest rated Italian restaurants in Culver City. This restaurant is known for its fresh-made pasta, along with house-made sauces and desserts, using age-old family recipes. Since I love pasta, this is one of those restaurants I'm surely gonna go to in Culver City. Great food mixed with very reasonable prices. It makes for a killer combination. And there is the menu. Looks pretty simple. You choose the pasta. They got everything from spaghetti to penne, and it's all house-made, by the way. Choose your wonderful sauce. Oh man, I don't even know which to choose. They all look so good. Lasagna, and we got some entrees. You see that? Yeah, chicken Milanese. And even some sandwiches. So if you like cold sandwich, hot sandwich, they got you, along with some cold plates and some salad.
At Pasta Sister, we have a deli section where we offer our fresh mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella and burrata cheese from Italy. We have our desserts that we make in-house, and also we serve our sauces. We sell our sauces and pastas to take home, and you can cook at home. So here we have our pesto. The pesto is different from any other pesto you see in the stores or in other restaurants. It's very solid, it's very dense, because we use less olive oil. And then when we cook it, we just hydrate it with water. Matter of fact, here we put water and we warm it up, and it starts melting, and it starts becoming the sauce that we serve on the plate. This is one, our pesto is really popular, yes.
Okay, am I gonna try it today?
Of course. So here at Pasta Sister, we don't cut corners. Our food is sacred. We make everything the same way grandma and mama used to do at home. So the bolognese sauce cooked for over 9 hours every day, and the tomato sauce over 5 hours.
Oh, what do we have there?
So here we have our gnocchi, homemade in-house. We are one of the few places that still make the gnocchi the traditional way, with fresh potato, flour. The gnocchi will rise and will come up, telling us that they are ready to be mixed with the sauce.
Okay, so afterwards it goes right into the pesto,
Yep,
right?
into the pesto.
Uh-huh.
And so now we adjust the density of the sauce, adding a little bit of water. And this will make it creamy.
So which one is this one we're making?
This is the arrabbiata. So you have some spice, garlic olive oil.
Oh, house-made tomato sauce.
Yes.
Ooh, smells so good.
Some parsley.
And wait for the pasta to be ready.
So that pasta's been cooked perfectly, I assume?
Al dente.
Al dente, okay. So the way you plate it is very unique in that there's a certain design, like a tower design, right?
Correct. You know, to make the customer feel special.
Right.
And you know, have a fine dining experience, even if it's just a very simple eatery.
So this is the lasagna, right?
Yes.
Ooh, it's so big. Oh. And what kind of sauce is in there? The bolognese sauce?
Yes. Here there's some bolognese sauce, there's some bechamel, and Parmesan cheese. I love it because the bechamel on top crisp up, and so you have bits that are very flavorful and crispy. The burrata comes from Italy every week. It flies from Italy. We want just the best. A little bit of olive oil. So this is the spaghetti arrabbiata with the burrata on top. This is our gnocchi with the pesto sauce.
Okay, made out of potato, right?
Made out of potato, yes.
All right.
And then this one is our famous lasagna. And this is our focaccia that we make in-house. It's a rock salt focaccia, super fluffy.
I see it.
It's,
Is it good?
I need to eat it every day.
I totally understand. This one you said is really one of your top items here, right?
Correct.
Wow.
You identify all the flavors in the dish. Like you need to taste the garlic, you need to taste the tomato, the spice, and then you have the flavor of the pasta too. The pasta is not just a souvenir. The pasta is really important. You need to taste it.
Yeah. And I do notice that the noodles is pretty al dente. This is really al dente. And the pasta, you fresh make it here, right?
Every day.
Every day.
Our gnocchi are pillows. We call them, cloud pillows. They're they melt in your mouth. You have a little bit of a bite, but you want them to mix with the sauce and then melt.
It is so soft, guys. This thing, like you said, it is kind of chewy, but it's very soft.
Yeah.
It's very fresh tasting, and the basil, this pesto is pretty amazing. They house make it, and it's wow.
Many people tells me, oh, gnocchi are so heavy, I don't want to eat it. But when you eat our gnocchi, because we make them the proper way, they're not as heavy to digest. So
yes, see, this is so good. I'm just like eating. You got to get your gnocchi here. I love lasagna. I mean, who doesn't like lasagna, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you got to get this here, and this is another one of their hit items here. Amazing flavor.
Yeah, you get the earthiness of the bolognese, but the bechamel kind of mix together everything. The pasta and the meat sauce, making it more creamy, more a magical flavor.
Really just melts in your mouth, like all the tomato sauce, the bolognese, the meat sauce, even the crispiness of the bechamel on top. And these are only three of some of their best items here. But for sure, before I get out of here, I'm gonna get some more.
Please.
Yes. All right, see, more dishes. What do we got here?
Here we get the chicken scallopine with lemon and caper sauce, with our mashed potato and roasted veggies.
And this one?
This is our spaghetti with clams. We make it only with garlic oil. And this is our tortellini with the meats. It's a dumpling made with mortadella, prosciutto, tri-tips, pork shoulder, nutmeg, eggs, and Parmesan cheese. All in this little tiny dumpling.
Oh, okay. So you got the clam right there, and then you just twirl it like this, right?
Yep.
Super simple, but full of flavor.
You taste the olive oil, you taste the garlic, then you taste the pasta and the clams. 4 ingredients.
You know, this is like my mom's favorite Italian pasta dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you said that the pasta is very particular because you have a specific flour that you use, right?
Absolutely. Our flour is very rich in protein, so it's very digestible, and is very low in gluten. So even people that have glycemic problems can eat this pasta without having the burden of taking insulin or thing. So it's very good for you. I eat it every day, and I keep my shape.
Very high quality, and the clams super fresh because the business here is so good that turnaround, they're getting it every single day. So
Yeah.
it tastes just like out of a seafood restaurant. Look at this, guys. Look how small it is.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen tortellini that's this small before.
No, not many make it because it's a lot of labor, and yeah, they're so small. It's difficult.
I have never had a tortellini like that before.
It's super small pieces, but did you feel how much the flavors there is inside?
The meat to the pasta ratio really good. Even though it's a very small piece, but it's like you taste so much flavor in that little bite.
Yes.
Little bite. I'm telling you, you're not gonna find tortellini like this really anywhere in LA. I think this is the only spot that I've seen it that makes it this finely. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely a complete meal.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think if you're a light eater, maybe even 2 people can eat this.
Oh yeah, you can share.
Thin slice of chicken.
Yeah.
Yes, I do taste the caper flavor.
I love to mix them with the mashed potato.
Really?
Mashed potato is one of the things that I love the most here at Pasta Sisters, because you see all these little dots?
Yeah.
This is nutmeg.
Oh.
And that gives a very, it's so particular.
It is. It gives it like its unique personality.
A naughtiness, yes.
It is.
A very naughtiness.
Okay.
A naughty mashed potato.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Zucchini, carrots, and cauliflower.
Oh, very nice. Okay, that's a pretty good dish. Oh, so this one is like prosciutto?
Yes, this is prosciutto imported from Italy. The way I love to eat it is very simple.
Just like that?
Like that.
All right.
That's it.
How is it?
Really good.
Pretty good? That is so unique. I've never had prosciutto like that before. Okay, it works. And then we got to end with some dessert. Obviously, this is their tiramisu, and looks like it's very nice to take to go, right?
Oh yes.
Okay, but you can eat it here, of course.
Oh yes, sure.
Oh man, that's like the most perfect tiramisu I've had.
It's so balanced. It's not too sweet. You have the contrast of the bitter chocolate on top with the light sweetness of the mascarpone, and then the cookie soaked in the espresso coffee.
Guys, believe the hype. Like I said, if you go on Yelp or Google, it's like really so highly rated, and there's a reason why. Because the pasta here, it's fresh, it's really high quality, made in-house. I mean, it's pretty legit. Even the tiramisu is really good. So come over here to Culver City, or they do have that other one that's kind of near Koreatown, right?
Yes, it's Pico and Arlington.
The fourth stop is a very interesting one, Jasmine Market in Deli, which serves Burmese food. This is food from the country of Myanmar, which is a rare cuisine to find in LA County, and this restaurant is probably the best place to get it. Jasmine Market is one example of the diverse food scene that you can find in Los Angeles and even in Culver City, so be sure to come to this very unique Asian restaurant because the food is pretty good. So like I said, this restaurant is one of few restaurants in LA that specializes in Burmese food. They've been here for about 10 to 15 years already, and it has some of the best, most traditional Burmese food from what I heard, having everything from appetizer salads to curries to fried noodles and rice. They got it all here. Beginning with this curry shrimp, this shrimp curry dish. Look at how red that thing looks, but it looks so good. And we also have the mandalore fried noodles. These are their wheat noodles that's cooked with a whole bunch of stuff inside of it, including shrimp. We also got the tea salad, which is a very popular traditional dish in Myanmar. We got the samosas going on right here. And then we also have this fish soup, which they call the mohinga, also one of the popular ones in Myanmar. And let's see, we also have the chicken soup as well. This one here is the chicken soup, the onno khao soi. And in the center, we have the noodle salad, which is the khao soi tok. Where should I start with? Maybe I'll start with the samosas. Samosas are also popular, you'll find in Bangladeshi as well as Indian cuisine. I love that crunch. And inside it looks like we have some shredded onions and shredded, I believe that's chicken inside of it. So there is meat in here. Wow, that's good. If you never had a samosa before, it's one of the awesome pastries that you can have. Really, no matter what restaurant you go to. So with the fish soup, this one should get to fairly quickly because you don't want this thing to get way too cold. And you know what else I think is pretty interesting about this are these fried pieces of chickpeas. Ever seen anything like that, like fried chickpeas? Wow, it's crunchy. So I think what I'm gonna do is mix it and eat it all together with the fried chickpeas and maybe some of this egg as well, because there is hard-boiled egg inside of it. Ooh. Oh, now that's pretty good. As the menu says, national dish of Myanmar. So if you want to get something authentic, this is as authentic as it can get. Ooh, man, red curry. I haven't had red curry in a while. The only time I've had red curry was in a Thai restaurant. This is the first time I'm having red curry in a Burmese restaurant, obviously. Yeah. Well, shrimp is very good. It's savory and it's a little bit sweet as well. Shrimp has a nice bite to it. This I heard is one of the most popular things on the menu and I love it. Ooh, so here we go with the chicken soup and I'm gonna be sure to get the noodles. Oh, it tastes like a noodle curry chicken soup. Exactly what it tastes like. I love the creaminess of that curry. And by the way, it's not that spicy. So what I would suggest you guys to do is definitely take some of the lime and sprinkle it in here so that you can make it a little bit sour. Oh, there is some chili in here actually. Yeah, mix it around just a little bit so you can get the full flavor all around. Okay, here we go with the chicken biryani. I've had biryani so far in Indian restaurant, Bangladeshi restaurant, Pakistani restaurant, and now in a Burmese restaurant. Oh, I always love a nice biryani because the rice is delicious. It feels so soft in your mouth, soft as a pillow. Maybe what I'll do is get a little piece of that chicken breast. Ooh, it looks so juicy. Oh, yeah, that's good. Ooh. I think it has some sort of a curry flavor on top of it, but it's fantastic. Overall, you can't go wrong with biryani. Chicken biryani is something that no matter where you order it at, no matter what cuisine, it's always going to bring a smile to your face. In here, you got a whole bunch of crunchy stuff like chickpeas, but then you have the lettuce that's finely shredded. You know what I noticed is that when you bite into it, you have so many things going on at the same time. It's crunchy. You taste the crunch of the fried stuff as well as the vegetables. And it's also soft because of the tea leaf that almost has like that mushy texture. And it's what gives it its dark color all around because it's all mixed together just like that. And of course the sourness from the lime and a little chili as well. So there's a little bit of a kick of spiciness to it. Oh, this is a good dish. It's very refreshing. It tastes so good. Look at this. They're fried noodles. You know what it tastes like? It tastes very similar to like a Chinese chow mein, I would say. Or maybe a Mongolian barbecue. That type of consistency of the noodles and the stir-fry flavor. That's the best way I can describe it. So just kind of imagine that. It's very soft, by the way, with some of chicken, some scrambled eggs in there as well from what I see, and the shrimp. If that's your favorite combination, then this is something you definitely need to get on the menu. And then I also decided to get the chicken puff. It's a chicken puff pastry, very self-explanatory. Oh, I love the flakiness of this. It's pretty much like a meat pie. That's what I'll say. Flaky crust outside, all the meats and onions inside with kind of that curry flavor, I think, all mixed for this very delicious and hearty meat pie. Just to let you know, they also do have desserts here as well, such as this one to the left called the Suji Hawa, which is made out of coconut. Yep, coconut milk and suji and poppy seed, sugar, butter, all that good stuff. And then to the right is the agar agar, which is coconut milk. It's like a coconut milk jello. Oh, let's see. What about start with the Suji Hawa, the one to the left? You know what that tastes like? It's almost like a bread dessert. It's kind of cakey and it's sweet. It has a coconut flavor to it. And with the other one, the agar agar, I can tell this one is probably going to taste more like jello. Yep, has more of that gelatin type of texture to it with the coconut flavor, like a coconut milk flavor. It's been quite an interesting experience, I would say. I really like the way the food tastes. It tastes like a mixture between Thai food and Indian food, I would say, with maybe some of that Bangladesh flavor going on. It's really its own unique identity. And some of the things that I really liked are like the shrimp curry, which is pretty good, and the tea leaf salad, that is pretty awesome. You got to get that here. And even the chicken biryani was really great as well. So yeah, just some of the things that you can get if you were to come to this restaurant. So if you decide to come here to Culver City and you decide to eat here, then these are some of the most popular items that are on your menu that you should definitely get. So if you're feeling adventurous, come on over down to Culver City to Jasmine Market in Deli to shop for your groceries, but also remember that they do have a kitchen so that they can serve these very authentic, somewhat home-style cooking of Burmese food. And no tour is complete without a stop at Citizen Public Market, which is a trendy food hall that has about a dozen food and drink shops. This is one of the most gourmet and artisan food halls you'll find in Southern California. You can find pretty much everything in this food hall, from sushi to noodles to fried chicken. So be sure to come with a group so that you can sample a little bit of everything. And I was sure to come to this spot with a very special guest. So I heard that Citizen Public Market has been here for about 3 years, but the building itself, believe it or not, has been here since 1920. It used to be a publishing company.
Wow.
So you want to do sushi first?
Yes, my favorite.
Let's go to the top of the line. Oh yeah. Looks like they have a nice simple menu at the Sushi Bar. So they specialize in hand rolls, it looks like, and even cut rolls. And I think this one is the to-go menu. It looks more or less the same as the menu when you sit at the bar. Very nice. So we ordered the extra medium, which is 6 rolls for $32. And the first one that comes out is the lean tuna, which is this one. And it's pretty cool. You sit at the bar and they place it right in front of you. So that means you got to eat this right away, right?
Right away, yes.
Well, let's not waste any time then.
Cheers.
Cheers. It melts in your mouth.
Just melts. The rice to fish ratio is really great too. The texture and the temperature, that's what I'm trying to say, is really, really great here too. It's perfect.
The lean tuna, I can already tell we're off to a really good start.
Yeah, very good start. I like the fatty stuff too. So.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Nice.
See, it's made fresh, and right there, voila.
Okay, I am trying the toro. My favorite.
It can't possibly be bad, right? It cannot be. It has to be good. See, I could have bet my life on it you were gonna like it. That thing just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
So creamy.
So creamy.
No more words. This is really one of the best things ever. Ooh, look at this. So the next one is the salmon, right?
Steelhead salmon.
What is that? This is very interesting, the way it tastes.
Very interesting. This steelhead is coming from Scotland.
Okay.
So it's imported, fresh. And this is dry aged as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, this one is really special because this one is cooked in butter and it has bonito flakes on top.
I've never seen it like this before.
Yeah, this is a really cool way of preparing it. Do you see them dancing when they first came? The bonito flakes are like,
exactly
like butterflies. I mean, I'm sorry, anything in butter is gonna be amazing. It's one of the best edamames I've had.
That's the first time I've ever had a butter flavored edamame. But then this miso soup, I also heard is pretty unique here, right?
So they make it with fishbone stock.
Really?
So it's really, really good for you on top of everything.
Oh, okay. It is kind of hot.
Oh, wow. There's so much depth of flavor in here.
It is. I almost feel like I'm drinking like a ramen broth.
Yeah, but clear and light.
Yeah,
but
very
so
clean
comforting.
tasting, yep.
Wow.
You know, I think this is the first time I'm having an A5 Wagyu sushi roll.
Really?
Never had it before.
Yeah, okay. Cheers to that. Yes, this is a rarity and this is so special. And
You see, she's still taking time to process
I need
it.
a minute with this. Just me and this.
A minute? We're gonna give her an hour.
Wow, the fat coating your palate, and then the flavor, and then the torch, like the
smokiness,
right?
yep.
The smokiness from the torch, like adds a whole other element, and then the brininess of the saltiness of the caviar.
Yep,
This is like perfection.
it's perfection. Seriously, you could spend all day at this spot. But then again, there are other really great places to eat around here, so we're gonna finish this one up. But definitely get this one if you're here because it's like it's a game changer. It's really that good. So right next to it is this oyster bar called Jolly Oysters. So you can tell it's a pretty high-end food hall. Since this is an oyster bar, obviously they specialize in oysters, so we're definitely going to get that. Oysters on the half shell. You see they have Kumamoto as well as Laguna Bay, and it looks like they even have other stuff too, like a uni tray and some scallop ceviche. Oh, very good. And it looks like you can go fancy and to pair your seafood with some wine by the glass, and they do have beer, and it looks like they have sake as well.
So here we have a dozen of oysters. Half of it is Kumamoto, which are sweet and savory, and the other half is Laguna Bay, which are refreshing and bright. My favorite, Kumamoto.
All right, and it looks like we got some lemon as well as the mignonette and ponzu sauce, right?
Yes. And if you're not sure about oysters, if you've never had them, I would start with Kumamoto's. They have a really light flavor, and they're very sweet.
Oh, I can tell it's pretty good, huh?
It's spicy.
Is it?
This sauce, okay, so the spiciness and the sweetness of the oyster, it works so perfectly together.
All right, so I'm gonna try the Laguna Bay oysters with the ponzu sauce. See, that's the very Asian side of me. Got little pieces of this. That tastes like something out of a Japanese restaurant, like a sushi restaurant.
Totally.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you have these different sauces you can put on, so you can really change the flavor.
These shrimps are from Transparency Farm, which are sustainably farmed shrimp. They're the best shrimp, in my opinion, that I've ever tried. They used to be around a bunch of local farmers markets. I'm sure they probably still are, but now they're popping up in restaurants, and they're amazing. And one thing I really love about them, which you're not going to see here, but even the shells, they're so thin, you can eat it with the shell.
It's so crunchy.
Well, I love that they paired it with olive oil because it's so tender and light, and it's a beautiful, mild, sweet flavor to
Oh
it.
yeah, that is definitely a quality shrimp cocktail. In this food court, you almost feel like everything here, at least what I'm trying so far, could be like on LA Times 101 list. That's how high quality it is.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, we're getting all these, some of these elaborate ingredients, but it's not even just that. It's the techniques of the other ingredients and the how they do it and where they source the ingredients. It's so special. It's like fine dining restaurants, but cheaper and in smaller locations.
Oh yeah, yep. This is their famous uni tray, which they use grade A premium sea urchin, and we got some bread on the side. It's like
So pretty.
a uni toast.
So luxurious, so sweet, melts in your mouth. Tastes like the sea. Okay.
So what is this one?
Okay, so these are the famous caviar bumps. It's kind of a trendy thing in LA. So you take some black caviar
Just like that?
Put it on your hand.
Okay.
Not necessary, but fine. Okay, and then you eat it.
Yeah, I've seen this trend before. All right, and we're gonna end with this one. I heard this is a good one.
So it's a herb anchovy butter tartine with burrata, heirloom tomatoes, and extra virgin olive oil. Okay, let's see what's underneath this. Ooh, look at that burrata. It actually does taste like pesto, but it has a little brininess from the salty anchovies, and the tomatoes are so sweet, like candy. Such a great dish to get now, while they're in season.
So Mediterranean, and it's so refreshing too. It's crispy. It's like everything you want in a perfect toast. I'm so excited for the rest of the stuff we're gonna be eating in this food court.
Me too.
All right, well, shall we move on? So the good thing is, all of it is walking distance.
I love that.
Oh yeah, so what are you feeling like next?
Oh, I would love to try the noodles. This spot's been on my radar for a long time.
You mean Bang Bang Noodles, right?
Bang Bang Noodles, yes.
Menus looks pretty simple. You see, you can get your soup dry, or you can get it with soup, and then you can get your toppings of beef, lamb, mushrooms, along with these pretty awesome sides. So guys, this is Robert. If you guys remember, I was at his food stand in Highland Park a few years ago, so it's good to see him again and to try this awesome noodles. Yep, they do have a few sauces, and the cumin, you can't go wrong with it. It's very popular here.
Is it spicy?
It has a lot of spices, but the spice level is not too heavy.
Yeah, let's make it authentic.
Lamb is good.
The veggies.
Yeah, veggies on top.
Yep, just the way I remembered it.
Yeah.
Wow, looks like we got quite a spread for this one. All right, is that the Sichuan one?
This is the Szechuan noodles with beef. We ordered it, but you can get it with lamb or mushrooms if you're a vegetarian.
Yeah, and then we also got the tingly cumin dry noodles, and this one is the with lamb, right?
This is with lamb, yes.
Pork and chive dumplings with their signature chili oil sauce. Look at that.
Love a good dumpling.
We're not talking about like Panda Express chow mein. This is the real deal from China, like the northern region, and they specialize in these cumin noodles. So chewy. Guys, you see how big these noodles are?
What? It has such a great consistency. I mean, almost kind of reminiscent of like a thick mochi. Is that? Can I say that?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It actually does taste like mochi.
Almost, but it's so special. And that flavor, that cumin, it also has a little bit of a tingly Szechuan flavor in there as well, right?
Just a little bit spicy. So this Bang Bang noodle started off as street food a few years ago in Highland Park, but now they are here in this really nice spot in Culver City. They made it to the big time.
They need to be everywhere.
And then they also have this other very popular flavor. Oh wow.
It just kind of numbs your palate. Oh wow, and it would perfectly. Like it doesn't kill the palate, it just makes it like a little more fun.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've tried the lamb yet, but it's very tender.
It's so tender.
Dumpling time, let's go.
Love dumplings.
Okay, so this one is chili oil dumplings, I think. Yeah, that's pretty legit Chinese. So if you guys love Asian noodles, especially Chinese, they got it here. And this is one of the most popular Chinese noodle restaurants in LA, so you cannot miss it. You know what I'm feeling like eating right now is some fried chicken, and thankfully they actually have it here at this place called Go Bird.
Okay, I have to try the spicy fried chicken.
What I like about this menu is that it's so simple. Look at that. Tenders, wings, sandwiches, you're all set. And you can make it spicy if you want to, along with some sides. So this looks like it's kind of Japanese inspired fried chicken, LA style for sure.
Sandwich right here.
That's for the sandwich? Crazy, that's a big piece. The chili oil, okay.
How about your spicy chicken sandwich?
All right. Wow, this chicken sandwich almost looks like a burger. Wow, is that the cheese?
Yes, our cheddar cheese curds.
Cheddar cheese curds. Look at this. Oh, there it is.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
All right, what do we got here?
So we have some fried chicken tenders. One is spicy, one is mild. I'm assuming this one is spicy because it has the spicy sauce. And then we got the cheddar biscuits. Oh my gosh, like they're topped with condensed milk and some kind of powder. I don't even know, but it's so good. Okay, and then the finale is this beautiful fried chicken sandwich. And we got it spicy this time, look at that. Poutine with actual cheese curds from Wisconsin and handmade fries.
Ooh, it's so hot and tender. Okay.
It's actually burning hot.
Okay. Oh, you're right. It's very hot. Okay.
It's worth it.
And it comes with some sauce, right?
It does. It came with this spicy sauce.
All right, let's try it.
Whoa.
Wow, I think it's so juicy.
What I love about it is the crust.
Yeah.
It has a little kick, a little spice, a little sweetness, but it's not a tempura batter, but it's like a very light, super light batter. Just, I don't think there's any breadcrumb or nothing. It was just so light and good.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow, look at that.
I'll take this piece.
Flaky and layered. Okay. I noticed it's like a biscuit should be. It has so many beautiful buttery layers in there, but the outside is so crunchy, and I think that's my favorite part. And the fact that it's coated in sweet condensed milk, it just makes it pop.
I'm very excited to try this one.
So I'm from Minnesota. I kind of grew up on this stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so Wisconsin actually is known for their cheese curds, which is what poutine is made from. It's potatoes, fried potatoes with cheese curds that are melted.
It's gonna be my first time trying it.
Really? For your first time trying poutine?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Canada?
Nope, never.
Oh, well, it's your lucky day. But this one, it has a Japanese twist. It has Japanese gravy on it, right?
Yeah, curry sauce.
Ooh. Yum. I love the cheese. Love
Very
it.
cheesy.
Love the gravy, the curry.
Okay, but the curry is not the Canadian, it's not the authentic Canadian thing, right?
No, but I feel like this is even better.
It has more flavor probably, right?
It does, yeah. It's a twist, but sometimes you can beat the classic, and that's okay.
Oh yeah, so this is one of the most unique dishes you're gonna find in this food hall.
Oh yeah.
That in itself is worth getting. And the sandwich, I heard, is a popular thing here as well. I mean, how could it not be? Everybody loves chicken sandwich, right?
Yes. Okay, if the chicken sandwich is anything like the chicken tenders that we tried, it's gonna be mind-blowing.
All right, here's yours.
Oh, thank you.
And you can ask for them to cut it up too if you want them to. Oh, I like this chicken sandwich.
It's so crisp still. Like the fact that it's kept its crunchiness but also remained really soft and moist and juicy on the inside. And also it's so saucy.
Okay, we'll try it with the honey sauce. Here we go.
Come on.
I feel honey makes any fried chicken taste better. Yep, so here's definitely another knockout spotted Citizen Public Market. But then again, every spot has been a knockout so far. And just to also let you guys know, there is something upstairs called the Bohemian Bar, and it is lively up here because this is where you can get drinks. That's right. Oh yeah. And there's supposed to be a very nice outdoor view, like the patio area.
Wow.
See, that's a lot of food, right?
Feasted on the best of the best. And I'm very happy.
All right. Well, there you have it with some of the best restaurants that you can find in Culver City. Which one of these restaurants have you been to? Drop that comment because I would love to hear your stories as well as your suggestions for great restaurants around Culver City. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode all the way to the end, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.